Merry Christmas. What's up, bro? Sons and Dixons, and we are gonna be reacting to another My Story animated video. Now, this one is my dog got me pregnant, and only reason I'm reacting to this is because when I reacted to another one, it was where some girl, it was titled "My Cat Got Me Pregnant" and all that. So I was like, you know what? Why not react to something like this again, something related, and this time I want to see how did the dog got her pregnant, you know. Like I'm betting it's gonna be like the other one where basically the dog really didn't get her pregnant. It's just that the dog was messing with the condoms, and you know they just titled it that. So you know I'm thinking it's gonna be like that, but maybe I might be wrong. Maybe not. So yeah. Since hope you guys enjoy the video, please hit the like button, subscribe with the bell notification if I want to upload a new video comes away. Since let's get to the video. In 3, 2, 1, we are back on eating cheese.
Hello there. My name is Darlene. I come from a
Darlene, wait.
family where growing up meant standing outside the bathroom in a line to wait your turn.
Alright.
I was always surrounded by people. Not that I didn't love my family, but it was suffocating at times. The moment I was old enough and had saved enough money to afford my own place, I moved out of my family home to start my own life. But before I go on, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification
Yeah, guys,
bell
subscribe
so
to
you don't miss
subscribe
out
to
on
the channel.
more awesome videos.
Yep,
Now,
subscribe to
I
the
don't
channel,
regret
boys.
that decision, not even a little bit. But I grew up surrounded by people. The sudden silence and lack of people was startling and almost unsettling. I found myself lonely for the first time in my life.
And then she goes out dating. I bet that's what she's gonna say next.
I was young, and frankly, I was a bit afraid. I figured the best way to counteract this problem without having to find a roommate was to consider adopting a pet. I knew dogs were great for protecting
Okay, never mind.
and showing unconditional love, so I decided to
True.
adopt
If you get a
dog.
guard dog, I
I
mean.
wound up finding a wonderful border collie at a local shelter.
Okay.
I knew I just had to have him. Now, my dog is by no means destructive or aggressive, but it's obvious that he had never had any training in his life. He liked to chew my things instead of his toys,
Whoa.
and the walls of my house by peeing on them, and he just flat out didn't listen to me. I was beyond frustrated until my friend Emily found a solution for me.
Discipline
I
him.
had seen an advertisement for a dog trainer the other day.
Okay, never mind.
The next day, she returned to my home with this tall, sleek man who she introduced as my new dog trainer. The man shook my hand and told me his name was Jacob, and that he was a self-proclaimed
Oh no! And then she's gonna try to hook up with Jacob. Oh no! I think that's where this story is gonna go. Oh no!
Turns out, Jacob was borderline magical and proved to be quite the competent trainer.
I'm thinking that's where the story's gonna head next. Like, basically, she starts liking Jacob, and then like, you know, they have.
Trick package. Not only that, but he even conditioned my dog to do his business in specific corners in my yard. That made things so much easier.
Because it's your yard, so Chris is gonna on the floor.
Which was a definite bonus. He even brought my dog inside after a couple of weeks and started teaching him how to open doors. I was doubtful that this dog could accomplish such a feat, but boy was
Why
I surprised.
does he need to open doors for?
Open doors, and it was absolutely astonishing to see him work.
Actually, you know what? Now I'm thinking about it. If she gets locked out of the house, okay, never mind. That's smart. I'm thinking. Wait, why? But I'm like, never mind. Actually,
I ever stood a chance not falling for this guy. He was definitely easy on the eyes, and he could go from sweet and charismatic to firm and dominant in less than a second. I had a serious crush on this guy by this point.
Yep, I knew I was gonna go there.
Problem with the whole situation. Whenever Jacob showed up to do his dog training, Emily would more often than not be right behind him. It was hard to get a private moment just to talk with him, or even ask a question with her always looming over my shoulder. Emily is a great friend, don't get me wrong, but she was seriously blocking me by showing up all the time.
Yeah, she's cock blocking. No one likes a cock block, guys.
To ask him to train her own dog while he was busy helping mine. Like, excuse me? You come into my house and take my trainer? I was furious when she embraced him and thanked him for agreeing. I was close to just kicking her out of my house. But
Jesus!
And let it go. He was a great trainer, and it isn't like he didn't have other clients anyway. I was just being shrewd and jealous over nothing.
And being a B word, okay.
Until Emily's birthday rolled around.
Alright.
Emily invited me to her birthday party. which is nothing out of the ordinary.
Alright, where's this gonna head now? Where is it gonna head
But I
now?
suppose she saw him often enough that it wasn't that weird. I dressed up a little to maybe get his attention while I was there.
Alright. That looks
When I
fine.
got to the party, however, I barely got inside her house when I saw them together. She was leaning
Alright.
all over him, laughing, and she suddenly turned her head and kissed him. I was really hurt
Oh,
to see this.
she's
It looked really pretty
heartbroken.
and
Oh,
sincere. I felt super awkward after that, and my anxiety skyrocketed the longer I stood in the doorway watching them.
oh
I wound up
no.
simply turning back around and leaving the way I came. I mentally beat myself up in my car for just standing there like an idiot and then leaving like a coward. I decided if I really wanted him to be with me, I needed to get a little bolder too. After that incident, I decided to stop waiting for him to come to me. I created a whole new set of outfits just for when Jacob came over to try and catch his attention. I'm talking many skirts
So
and
wait,
chunky heels.
are you trying to be more hotter?
Is it
Oh,
Jacob?
she's trying to be more
Maybe a
hot,
but I was
sexy for
pretty
him?
desperate at that
Alright.
I remember.
I mean, I guess that'll probably catch his attention. Maybe, I don't know.
Over to pick up the item right in front of him. I really cut the subtlety out of my behavior and just tried to make it super obvious for him. I was like,
I mean, that would have caught my attention if I'm being real honest.
I wasn't sure if it was the clothes, the subtle flirting, or a combination of the two, but I was able to get him to open up a bit more and talk to me. It was a good start, but not exactly the reaction I was looking for. One day, we wound up getting into this deep conversation about if shock collars were humane. I barely remember
wait,
what
what?
he said. It was incredibly boring, but he seemed extremely passionate about it. He was right up in my personal space, hands doing those really controlled, precise movements as he explained his belief. In the middle of his speech, I wound up just leaning up to kiss him, seeing the passion
And
in
then he
his
just-
eyes and reading the situation for what I thought it was. He paused mid-sentence.
She said, whoa, hold up, I'm dating your best friend.
I could see by his expression he was a bit surprised, if not frightened. He looked away and asked if he was done for the day so he could leave. Then he excused himself. I felt like an idiot for misreading the situation, and I wound up just sitting with my dog and spilling my woes to him the rest of the night.
I mean, if
I
we're
was
being
surprised
realistic
he
here,
showed
he's
up
dating.
again the next day, but I was also glad that he did. I sat him down and decided to apologize and talk through my thought process with him. He took it in stride and started talking about himself as well. And I
Suggested
figured an awkward
pregnancy-
friendship
what
was
the-
at least a good consolation.
Guys, if this video does good, I'll react to more pregnancy stories.
And my brain just kind of
Oh, okay. So instead of her trying to kiss him, this time he kissed her. Alright.
Chance of a relationship after my mistake the day before. My front door opened again, and Emily walked through the door as she normally did when Jacob was training.
Okay, why do you keep your
She
door
saw us
open?
kissing and nearly exploded
Oh
inside,
no.
beginning to scream at Jacob, who stood up and tried to make his way past her. They both went outside and started arguing, but I didn't feel comfortable eavesdropping on what it was about. Jacob wound up leaving,
Oh
and Emily
no.
came inside and started to argue with me instead. She shouted at me that they were in a relationship and I shouldn't be messing with him. I started crying and told her I had no idea, my heart crumbling to pieces.
Well, I mean, technically you did, but let's be really. Y'all both are H words. That's for being
I
realistic.
managed to pull myself together and call Jacob, requesting that he not come back over. He seemed surprised and asked me why, in which I explained I knew about his and Emily's relationship. He scoffed and assured me she was just lying about it, and I felt a little hopeful. He came back after I told him
So
Emily
wait,
was gone.
are they
suggested
not in a
we take him
relationship?
to dinner.
Okay, so Emily thought they're in a relationship, but Jacob doesn't. So basically, Emily's just crazy
While I
and
was
thinking
undressing,
that they're in a
my
relationship
dog
just
decided
because
to
that
show his
one
trainer
kiss.
How good he had gotten at his little tricks. So when I closed my door and started changing, my dog opened up the door for him. I was just
Oh,
and looking like a deer in headlights. Jacob was staring right back at me, looking just as surprised as I
I would
was.
have been. I would have been shocked too.
Passed between us before Jacob just entered my room without a word. What happened next, I'm sure you can guess, but I can't exactly explain it in detail.
Otherwise, this video will get
I was
demonetized.
feeling
Oh
exhausted
no.
all the time. I found out I was pregnant and knew I had to tell Jacob. I asked him to meet me at a local cafe so I could explain the situation to him. When I told him I was pregnant, though, he got really pale and shaky. He told me he wasn't ready, that he couldn't support a child emotionally.
I
or
mean,
financially.
how old
I just sat
are
there in
these
shock
characters?
as he
I
walked
know.
out of the cafe. in disbelief that he just ditched me the moment he knew I was pregnant. I just stared into my empty coffee cup, unsure of what I was going to do now.
Wow. Seeing as if you guys enjoyed the video, so yeah, this wasn't about a dog, but okay, technically and technically not. But I want to know, like, why did Emily thought they were in a relationship just because that one kiss doesn't mean anything? Like you just took him in for a kiss. You just like he didn't like you back. Like he thought y'all was just friends or anything, and he really didn't feel anything. I don't know why you thought that, but whatever. And yeah, seeing as this, if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, subscribe with the bell notification if I want to put any other kinds of it. Seeing as this, I'll see you later. Bye. Peace.